All right, so now on to just finishing up these leaves. I really like that really grayed down green and olive color that I'm using. But you're just filling in the drawing that you did, and don't be afraid to add even more leaves if you want more leaves in there. Fill up the whole page. All right, so now I'm taking a little bit of the darker rose color and I am just sort of just drawing lines in my petals. And did you see I just stuck my arm in my leaves that weren't dry yet? You got to watch out for that as you drag your hand across your artwork. I do that often. But I'm going, every other petal in the pink. Just to give it some definition, just to give it some interest. All right, and I'm going to do the same with the peachy color that I made up. And, this just adds a lot of detail. This is wet on dry, so you have the opportunity to add a lot more detail with this technique. It's you could get lost in the details if you wanted to. I've got probably I think that's my number 2 brush is a very thin, small detail brush. All right, now I'm putting some veins in the leaves to help them to, define them a little bit more. And I hope that you will, you know, take this, print this out and use this, trace this PDF often so that you can really learn this, how to really add the details in with a brush. Get really a lot more comfortable with your water and paint ratios with the wet and the dry. Now in the center, I'm adding more yellow, but I also took some water and sort of pulled out some of the the pink color just to add a little interest to the center. And now I'm adding details with a pencil. I like to go in and just do little marks. Now you don't have to do that. All of this is completely optional. This is just so that you learn how to paint wet and to dry, and so that you learn how to control your paint to water ratios, and also how to control the paint and water on the paper. Now that's just a white gel pen, and I'm just dotting that in. Now I'm just having fun. That's a blending stump, and I like the way that graphite looks with watercolor. So I like to go in and add lines, and, add line quality to my drawings, and then use that blending stump to make that graphite really stand out.